Time now for another edition of the Racing Dudes Way Too Early Kentucky Derby picks.
Welcome back to Racing.com. I'm Magic, and Dean's List debuted with an impressive victory at Gulfstream Park over the weekend, putting himself directly into talks for the 2022 Kentucky Derby Trail. And with me to take a closer look at Dean's List for the trail is Aaron Halterman. And Aaron, of the three colts that we saw with those impressive debuts this weekend, would be Dean's List, Emmanuel, and Doppelganger. Dean's List actually got the highest buyer speed figure with an 83 out of the group. However, it did come at 6 furlongs, and he ran on the wrong lead the entire length of the stretch. So what were your thoughts on his debut, and then project moving forward what you think about him?
Well, it's really interesting because we talked about this horse off air a little bit yesterday before we recorded these videos, and it just was like, yeah, he was okay when you watched it visually, right? It's like, yeah, it wasn't too bad, but yeah, the speed figure comes back faster than the other two that we thought were better. It's not like this horse looked horrible. It was a solid effort. You referenced it, and I hate when you see it, on the wrong lead the entire stretch. Never a good thing. The horse has a sprinter's pedigree somewhat, so worried about that a little bit. But we're at the time of year where a 2-year-old breaks the maiden at a place like Gulfstream, looks pretty impressive. Automatically, they're going to go on the list, right? So Dean's List does make our Kentucky Derby list because of that. We'll see. I think the horse could go like a mile for sure. I think anything further than that, and it may be a little questionable.
And Dean's List is trained by Todd Pletcher, had Jockey Luis Saez aboard. The next logical races could possibly be the Grade 3 Holy Bull. It could also be the Mucho Macho Man Stakes, and Mucho Macho Man is a one-turn mile. Do you think that would probably be the better fit for him for his next start?
That's certainly where I would send him as long as he's doing well enough to run. It's kind of a quick turnaround in today's standards of about 3 weeks, but I think that makes the most sense for him. I would try him a one-turn mile, see how he does there. If he earns that shot to go on to a longer race in that one, then I would do it. But yeah, I think one-turn mile would be perfect for him.
And then of the 3 horses that we did see this weekend, we saw Dean's List, Emmanuel, and then Doppelganger. Which one of those 3 was the most impressive to you?
Well, the one that got the lowest buyer, I thought Emmanuel was the most impressive of the 3. He was he was just imposing. He looked bigger than the other horses. He got out in front and he just kind of cruised home. I thought he looked really good. Now, obviously, the speed figure didn't come out too well for him on that regard, but I thought he was the most impressive.
Well, for more of Aaron's thoughts on that horse, go to youtube.com/racingdudes. We'll have a full in-depth preview of that horse, Emmanuel, as well as Doppelganger. If you like this video, hit like, hit subscribe if you really like it. Tell all your friends, and we'll see you at the track.
This has been another edition of the Racing Dudes Way Too Early Kentucky Derby picks.